town has changed. Maybe I have too. So now we're sitting on the side of the road again, waiting for my best friends to fix this
silly
van we're in. It's getting harder just to pretend. It doesn't bother me to know that we're not gonna make it up. I swear we stayed at this house before, back sleeping on kitchen floors. It doesn't bother me at all. And the one thing that's killing me, like a sympathy, when we say we wouldn't have it any other way. And don't wait up for me, I'm still miles away. And believe me when I say I may be down and broke, but I'm still okay. And I'll tell you when I can exactly where I am. But until then you should know that I'm still on the road. And you've been telling me that you've been down for weeks, but I'll pick you up. Instead of all that coffee that you drink, you keep your hair just the same. You know it's better off that way. So I'll get this off my chest. It looks better to the left. Sitting on the side of the road again, waiting for my best friends to fix this
silly
van we're in. It's getting harder just to pretend. It doesn't bother me to know that we're not gonna make it up. And don't wait up for me, I'm still miles away. And believe me when I say I may be down and broke, but I'm still okay. And I'll tell you when I can exactly where I am. But until then you should know that I'm still on the road. I'm still on the road. It's still in my bones.
Hello, everyone. How are we doing? That's a shiny Galarian ponyta that I just hatched by accident. So for those of you who don't know, in order to set up the auto counter, you have to take a screenshot. And I have a box of random eggs that I thought were all, I forget the name of the fish, that big fish. Which I thought they were. So I usually grab one before each stream to set up the auto counter. And I grabbed this egg and it hatched. And I was like, wait a minute. And then obviously after a little while, it does the shiny animation. And I was like, hold on. This is a shiny Galarian ponyta. That is insane. So I just had this sitting in my box for however long. And yeah. I hatched it, and it's crazy. I just speechless. So I was like, well, I'll record it, but there's no way I'm not going to leave it on the screen for you guys, because it was literally like a couple of minutes ago, which is crazy. So that was great, because I needed a second one. So now the Galarian ponyta line is done, which is very exciting. Not quite Gen 1, but still great. Still counts. But how are y'all doing? It's so good to see you guys. What are the chances? My goodness. Anyway, here we are. I see Dejeuner, Primal, Just a reminder, guys, please don't spam the chat before the stream is live. It's just as important not to do that as it is when the stream is live. Risha, how are you doing? Good to see you. Lizzie, welcome in. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Christina, how are you? Or Christiana, beautiful name. Gaming with Frankie, welcome in. Chaz, how you doing? Shiny Pony. Namini, how you doing? Naminmi, how you doing? Even. I'm not counting it for the Gen 1 shinies. I need it because I am, as well as my national shiny living dex, I do want to go for all of the forms as well, Frankie. So I'm not counting it towards the final number for Gen 1 specifically, but it is a great shiny that I needed. Bram, how you doing? Thank you so much, Bram, for those very kind words. I appreciate you being here. You're in pain. You've been hunting Regirock the whole day. Oh my gosh, good luck. Guys, let's do this. I want to see, because obviously I haven't looked at the recording yet. I want to see. I'll show you guys first, actually. So I just have the one egg here. Let me actually move it and I'll show you. Look, I'm even in the fish box. So I have these random eggs, right? That I thought were all of the fish. Well, I don't know why I can't remember its name. That I've slowly been working through, like one at a time while I do these streams. And it was just a freaking shiny Galarian Ponyta. So that will go there. Let me grab the first 5 for the stream. And I want to have a little look at what I just recorded. You're on a Squirtle hunt, good luck. I even watched someone get shiny Regirock to see if maybe I missed it. Yeah, no, it's very noticeable. Oh my gosh, yeah, sometimes it's just terrible bad luck. My screenshots are all over the place because of time traveling. Where would it even be? I know what I'll do. I'll filter it. Pokemon Sword. Is it this one? I think it's this one. So I was on the O screen for ages because I was taking a screenshot and setting up the auto counter. Ninjatle, how you doing? You got a shiny Zubat and Clefairy. That's exciting. And then it hatched, and then it was kind of on the screen for a while before I realized what I was looking at. Like, what? Insane. Loops, how you doing? Good to see you. Brownie, how you doing? Ninjato, did I say hello to you? Hopefully I did. You can't progress and catch Regidrago or Regieleki until you get Regirock, right? That was cool. That was an insane moment before stream. But let's get started. And I haven't actually tested to see if the auto counter is working, so we'll see. You used to hunt Eevee, but you gave up. I said hi to you. Well, have another one. Oh, also, that's not right. That should be, because I had that O up for so long, this should still be 220 because it registered it. So I guess it is working. There we go. You had to refresh stream and thought that you got that in real time. No, it was literally a couple of seconds before stream loops. I hatched a random egg I had in my boxes to set up the auto counter. It was a shiny. Thank you, Bram. Thank you for popping in. Have a great rest of your day too. Yeah, I hope so, Frankie. Because we still need 2 of these guys. We still need 2 shiny Caterpies, and then we can move on to some BDSP. I have been having a lot of fun off stream with Poke Radars. I got a few shinies. I was specifically aiming for the Wurmple line, and I managed to get 2 shiny Wurmples and a shiny Cascoon. So that was great. Still need a few more, or a couple more. You came home from a skiing vacay yesterday, but much later than expected due to car issues. We picked public transport, which is wonderful. Where I live, my Tyad. Nice. I'm glad you were able to get home despite the car issues. Yeah, best of luck to everyone that is doing shiny hunting right now. Do let me know if you haven't already what you're shiny hunting. And just in case you haven't been here for the past few streams, I am working on a little challenge where I'm trying to get every single Gen 1 shiny before Gen 10 comes out. I have 30 left. I'm not counting Mew at this point because there's just no way for me to get a shiny Mew. So out of the 150, I have 120. And we're looking for 2 Caterpies before we can move on to the next Pokemon, which I'm going to do together because they spawn together in BDSP. So it's Rattata and Spearow. I need 2 of each. I am just going to focus on the babies and hopefully getting 2 of them to start off with, just because they're a rarer spawn. So I'd like to get them out of the way. And I'm trying to do this as best as I can in Pokédex order, dependent on what I still need. But I'm going to be a bit less fussy with those ones, just because, like I said, they are rare spawns. So if I get a Spearow before I get a Rattata, I'm not going to complain and I'm not going to lose out on it, just because it's a later Pokédex entry. Ahmed, how you doing? You've been playing Subnautica and Hollow Knight Silksong a lot and having fun. I love that for you. You're trying to get a full shiny dex in Pokemon Arceus, not including legendaries. Good luck, Brownie. I was, for a very long time, aiming to get a full shiny alpha dex in PLA. I made some good progress. I think I only needed like 5 or 6 maybe of all of the alphas that you can get from MMOs, not including like ones from trees and stuff because they're a bit more challenging. When I get that green shell, man, it's going to be a great moment, Primal. Aidlin, how you doing? Welcome in. You still haven't completed this game yet? There's a lot to it. It's my favorite Pokemon game. I'm starting to realize that more now, that I'm playing Pokopia less and going back to older games. Sword and Shield are really games that I never feel are a chore to shiny hunt in. Maybe it's because there are so many different methods of shiny hunting, but I think that just kind of further cements in my brain that Sword and Shield are my favorite Pokemon games. You've hatched a box of turtle squirrels. Who just subscribed? Ant569, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you. And you're in the chat as well. How you doing? Lovely to have you here. I'm hatching eggs alongside with you today, targeting Turtonator. I still need that. I need to Masuda for that at some point, Chaz. Good luck. Hopefully it shines for you today. You're building Lego and eating while watching this. Sounds like an amazing day. Do I have spare shinies? Ant, I do not have any spare shinies that I'm willing to give away today. I do have a bunch and we do giveaways on this channel, but today is not one of those days because we are focusing on hatching eggs today. I have 8 boxes and I'm confident that we're going to get through all of them today, and hopefully there are a couple of shinies in there. Ibs, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for being here, guys. Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't yet. I would really appreciate that. It helps YouTube know that you like the stream, surprisingly enough. And all you have to do if you're on mobile is just double tap if you didn't know already. Happy Bacon, how you doing? Welcome in. I'm excited for like when we get more information about Gen 10, like a release date. It's going to add the pressure because I'm going to know how long I've got left to get these 30 shinies. But I want to know. There is nothing better than having a new Pokemon game to count down to. And one of the great things about being a Pokemon game fan is that you usually don't have to wait that long before you have another one to count down to. You're going, but you'll be back. See you soon. I finished the game. This game, yeah. I finished this game. Technically, there is still a little bit of the DLC storyline that I need to do, but I've unlocked everything as far as like being able to shiny hunt in this game goes, which is really what I enjoy most about Pokemon is shiny hunting. But yeah, I finished the main game. Got my shiny charm. What's my team? Well, my team is usually a mixture of a lot of things. I can show you quickly what like my current team, I guess, is, but it's not necessarily the team that I played through the game with. We have Marshadow, we have this one, we have Gallade, we have Phantump and Marowak. Phantump is my harvest Pokemon, and I didn't want to evolve it into a Trevenant, so that's why it's just a cute little Phantump. So it's my current party. Mostly useful for like soft resets and wild encounters if they're more difficult. Otherwise, I don't really need to use them anymore. Okay, we've already got through our first 15 eggs. No early shiny as of yet. Will we be able to get one before 250? Your sub, thank you so much, Happy Bacon. I appreciate that. Today we are literally just driving up and down this bridge, hatching Caterpie eggs and hoping for the best. With this little like challenge I've set myself, we will be doing like a whole multitude of different like methods of shiny hunting. We've got Masuda, obviously. Poke Radar is where we're going next, which I can't wait because I've been loving Poke Radar again. We will have soft resets in this game, wild encounters in this game, some Dynamax adventures, which I'm actually very excited about because I do love a good Dynamax adventure. So there's lots to look forward to. You're going to go eat some pizza before coming back. Enjoy your pizza. And thank you very much. I really hope we do get the small cute worm too. What's better, Pokemon or Pokemon Violet? I'm guessing you missed out a word after the first Pokemon, Happy Bacon. What other game did you mean? Yeah, preferably it shall be yellow, right? That's the dream. I still can't believe I got that Ponyta. That was a surreal moment. I just like think to myself, if I didn't do that with the auto counter, how long would that have just been in my boxes? And it would have been crazy to just carry on like gathering eggs for the fish. Guys, someone tell me what the fish's name is, because it's really annoying me that I just keep calling it the fish. Gosh, I think it begins with an R, but the name has completely left my brain. Nemo, there we go. Twilight gets it. It's Nemo. Sword or Violet? So Violet was the first ever Pokemon game I played, Happy Bacon. And so therefore I love it for a lot of like nostalgia reasons and a lot of fun memories, like getting to know Pokemon and shiny hunting. But objectively, overall, I think Sword is a much better game than Violet. Just booted up your Switch, time to hunt. Good luck, Primal. Remoraid? No, it's like the big, like, old fossil-y one. Natasha. Also, hi, Natasha. How you doing? Also, Ant. Did I? Oh, I did say hello to you because you subscribed. I can't remember what it's called. That's really annoying. Relicanth. There we go. Thank you, Primal. So those are the eggs I thought I had. So I would have just carried on gathering those and then like maybe streamed it one day and there'd be a random shiny Galarian Ponyta in there somewhere, which would have been a bit crazy. I think that would have felt like a setup, right? Like what are the chances? One, that it's a random Pokemon, and two, it's shiny. Happy Bacon, I have played Pokemon Legends ZA. I had a lot of fun in that game. I actually managed to complete the shiny alpha living dex in that game, minus some of the forms. So that was a lot of fun. Actually realized while I was working on my national living dex that I probably do need to go back to ZA to get some of the regular shinies for my national living dex. So that's something I'll be doing at some point. Happy Easter to you too, Primal. Happy Easter to anyone out there who's celebrating. You're super sick. Do you mean like you're super like sick or like sick? I hope you feel better, Natasha. Please look after yourself. Shane the Frog, how are you doing? Welcome in. So randomly, well, not randomly, every time before stream when I hatch eggs, I take an egg that I gathered a long, long time ago that I assumed were a bunch of relicanth eggs. And I hatch it because to set up the auto counter that I have, you need to take a screenshot. And I don't like to hatch an egg that I'm like actively hunting just in case it's shiny. So I grabbed one of those eggs like normal, and it turned out to be a shiny Galarian Ponyta that I didn't even know that I had. And that was literally like a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes before I went live today. Crazy timing. I just had that random shiny egg in my boxes for goodness knows how long. But it was crazy. Where are we in the map? We are right by the nursery, just on the bridge to the right of it. So the nursery is here, Route 5. And we're just going across this bridge. This is just where I hatch eggs, because a lot of the time I hatch and gather. So it's a good place to go to be near the nursery so I can hatch and then gather eggs at the same time. But I was very proactive and I managed to gather 8 boxes of eggs for this stream, so we don't need to gather any eggs right now. We are just going to be super efficient and hatch a bunch. Mick, how you doing? Welcome in. Asunta, how you doing? Welcome in. Ghost, how you doing? The Kate C, how you doing? Yeah, it was a shock. It really was a shock. I was not expecting it to be shiny. I wasn't expecting it to be a Ponyta, and it took me a second to realize it was shiny, because I just wasn't in the like mindset of thinking about what that shiny looks like. And then I was like, whoa. It is shiny. Aiden, how you doing? Let's do a quick save check. We're almost through our first box of eggs. J-Dog Cat, how you doing? Can you stop being the bad kind of sick, right? Just be the good kind of sick. At the moment, you're like 50-50. We need you to be 100% cool sick. But no, I really hope you feel better soon, Natasha. Please take care of yourself. Happy Easter, Aaron. Lonely, how you doing? Good to have you back. Aiden, welcome in. Never give up, right? Trico was your last shiny. How long ago was that? You're great, Lonely. I'm so glad to hear that. Ruby came to get me upstairs. I thought it was because she wanted food, but apparently my mum already fed her. Now I grabbed some coffee and I'm going to check Pocket TCG. Good luck, Rushia. I think maybe Ruby just wanted your company. Happy Easter, Fractal. You got your shiny Delmise. Let's go. One of my all-time favorite shinies. I love Delmise. Well done. I love hearing about you guys getting your shinies, especially if you spent like a little while trying to get them. Trico was a good month or so ago, but I've been super big into Hollow Knight and Deltarune as of late. Love that for you. I'm hearing lots of people still really enjoying Hollow Knight. I say still, I mean the game didn't come out that long ago. It's Silk Song. Paulie, how are you doing? Good to see you. When did I start the stream? I started the stream 24 minutes and 24 seconds ago. My streams are usually around the 2-hour mark, so we still have a long way to go. And we still have a bunch of eggs to hatch. You've been hunting all morning and still it's been a pretty lazy day today. I love that. Love that, Ghost. You just rest, relax, do some shiny hunting. She's very cuddly. That's so cute, Risha. You're enjoying Hogwarts Legacy. Aaron, so is Risha. In fact, are you done now with Hogwarts Legacy, Risha? Did you, like, complete everything? I don't know if I was supposed to put that counter up by 1. Was that the start of 5 or the end of 5? I'm not sure. Oh, that was the end of 5, so that needs to go back down. Pug, how you doing? Aiden, I'm not sure what you're asking there, but I really hope for your sake that you're not being weird. You haven't been playing much Silksong, also just Hollow Knight. I've been waiting for the new DLC to drop before continuing your stuff on there. Nice. When does that come out? Frankie, I know, but keep going. You got this. You got a shiny fletchling? Let's go. Well done, Bacon. Now I can beat Nessa in style. Let's go. If I see it today, I'm going to do a backflip. I would not blame you, Ghost. You're trying to get a shiny too? Love that for you. What shiny are you going for? Shoto? Hopefully I said that correctly. And in what game? We don't have any official release date yet, but probably around June. Hopefully around June. That's exciting. Not too long away. Kind of crazy that we're already like almost a week into April. Like what? Not yet, almost there. Hogwarts and Hogsmeade are complete. That's so cool. Record the backflip, right? Evidence or it didn't happen, you know? That's the life we live these days. You're trying to hunt a shiny mudkip? Good luck. I hope it shines for you today. If you are sticking around, Shoto, and you do get that shiny mudkip, please let us know in chat. Shiny Bulba King, how you doing? Welcome in. Really, really hoping. So we got super lucky with our first Caterpie stream because we got one of the 3 that we needed. And I think this is now my 4th stream. So we've gone 2 or 3 streams. Let me check. I can't remember how many streams we're into this. Okay, so just 3 before this. So we've gone 2 streams with no Caterpie. So this will be the 3rd stream. So hopefully, fingers crossed, today we get one. This is the Masuda method, so the shiny odds are 1 in 512. So we're not quite at odds yet. Almost halfway. You practically live at the gym now. As long as you're enjoying it, Lonely. Cryo cards, welcome in. Thank you. Your cousin was trying to get shiny Trico in Pokemon Scarlet. He reached 1,500 eggs and stopped. He said he had a lot of perfect IVs. Yeah, 1,500 is a lot, especially if they were doing the Masuda method. But it's never given up, right? You can always go back. You never know when they might get the urge to start shiny hunting it again. No green shell yet. Good luck. I almost beat Steel Soul on Hollow Knight, but I ended up messing up on the final boss. Oh no. I made it through the entire game without a single careless mistake and let my guard down at the end. That happens, doesn't it, right? So annoying getting so far. Pokemon Emerald is the best Pokemon game. I like it a lot. Love that, Bacon. Hidden ability. Thanks, Bacon. Not a funny Trico. He had perfect IVs and Tricos. Why were they so funny, Happy Bacon? Why were the Tricos so funny? Have I ever played Emerald before? I have not played Emerald before. So far I've only been able to play the Pokemon games that are available on the Switch or Switch 2. So I started with Scarlet Violet. Then I moved on to Sword Shield. I've also played Shining Pearl. Let's Go Pikachu. Now also Leaf Green. I'm playing through that now because that's available, which is very exciting. And then Pokemon Legends Arceus and Pokemon Legends ZA too. That first is meant to be when? Why shiny hunt when you can get hunted by shinies? There we go. One of my classmates' name is Charlie May. That's cool, Dusu. How you doing? Welcome in. Very close to my name. What about Fire Red? No, just Leaf Green at the moment. I'm eventually going to make my own profile picture for my VR channel. Nice Primal, but let's not self-promo. That's one of the rules. If you do want to promote your channel, we do have a self-promo section in the Discord, if you want to do that. I just played Fire Red as my first Pokemon ever, and you're enjoying it? Zane, that's very exciting. Kind of cool that you're starting like all the way back there, and that's kind of just available now. And I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. Razzie Live, how you doing, bestie? I dare you to do a shiny only gameplay. I have been tempted in the past. However, I just never have. I think because, I mean, the only game I guess I would realistically do it in would be Scarlet and Violet, and that doesn't sound great to me right now. And the only reason I would do that is because I wouldn't mind restarting the game because I've completed the game and I've completed the shiny living dex in that game. It's just at the moment my focus is so much on shiny hunting and the national living dex that like any other like playthrough feels like a bit of a waste of time. Thank you, Natasha. Am I using a Switch? I'm on the Switch 2 right now. Shiny only winds and waves? Imagine, Fractal? I don't know. I think I am going to be way too excited to get through that storyline and start shiny hunting. Work sucks right now. Collab with me tomorrow. I am so down to collab with you tomorrow. And I'm so sorry that work sucks right now. Just a few hours left, right? And it's your weekend. There you go. You heard it here first, guys. Razzie Live collab tomorrow over on his channel. Go check him out. Maybe you should see if you can find another shiny while you hatch eggs. No, I'm good with this. Thank you. Yeah, me too, Ghost. I hope his day gets easier. Primal, yeah, let's move on. Hydration check, guys. Can you bless us all with some shiny luck real quick? Frankie, I got you. Guys, all of you out there listening right now, I bless you all with some shiny luck. All I ask in return is that you bless me with some too. Let's make this a communal shiny hunting blessing. For luck. Happy Easter to you too, Shoto. It takes a lot of focus to even hatch eggs and keep up a chat, let alone 2 hunts and chat. I mean, I always think it could be possible, right? I don't know what else I would do. Maybe like a soft reset in my copy of Shield. Just have that kind of underneath. That's definitely a possibility maybe one day. But yeah, it's the multitasking. The multitasking, like I have done double hunts. So double hunts for like soft resets are actually like quite easy because you can easily get your brain into the momentum behind it because you're doing the same thing on both switches. Doing 2 different things is a challenge. I remember one time I was dual hunting Spheal in Sword and Shield with Razzie at the time, and Razzie had it down. I just couldn't Like, I was moving one of them and it, like, accidentally moving both of them, and just that movement didn't make sense, and the other switch, oh, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. You feel the yellow dragon. I feel it for you too, Ghost. We're both hunting Gen 1 shinies. Nice, Primal, we are. Aren't the starters shiny locked in Pokemon Violet? No. Well, yes. If you mean like the initial getting them, then yes. So if I did a shiny only run, which I've seen other people do, I would just discard my starter Pokemon like after getting the first shiny. That would be a way around it. Because obviously you need a Pokemon to progress. So yeah, I think most people just keep their starter until they get their first shiny, and then they have to get rid of the starter. But it is possible to hatch shiny Gen 9 starters in Sword and Shield, because I did that. I wonder, like, no one has ever done this because I don't think it's even possible. Because I think you have to progress to a certain point in the game before you can Masuda. But imagine a shiny only run in a Pokemon game where you could only get your shinies via Masuda. I feel like that would be the worst thing ever, and I see why no one has done that. But that would be crazy. I thought you would hatch eggs with a starter with a Ditto to get it, then trade it. I mean, I think you would probably have to progress to a certain point in the game before you could do that. I mean, you totally could, but I feel like it makes more sense to kind of just play until you see the first shiny. And then get rid of your starter. Or you don't have to get rid of it, but like, you can't use it as such. What's the fastest way to get shiny Pokemon in Legend ZA? Honestly, do you have the DLC, Bacon? If you don't have the DLC, bench resets in one of the wild zones that like has a bench that reaches Pokemon is probably one of the quickest ways to do it. If you do have the DLC, you want to find yourself a distortion that's like a really good map that has the I can't even remember what we called them now. The little like transporter thingies. Because if you can find like a good enough layout, they will reset potentially like multiple little clusters of Pokemon. And it also makes the donut time like run so much longer. So that would be my DLC tip. You got your shiny Kartana after 297 checks. I don't think you did mention that. That's very exciting. I'm tempted to sneak my Switch into school to shiny hunt Regirock. I do not condone that behavior. Frankie, focus on your school. But I get it. It's tough to leave those hunts behind. Oh yeah, obviously, like Primal said, Zone 3 has that little glitch where you can run up and down the stairs. That's a pretty quick way to reset. I feel like that was most people's first, like, shiny hunting experience in that game. Fast traveling is good, but it doesn't often pick up a lot of Pokemon within the zones. Yeah, and it depends on a bunch of things. It depends if you have like a turbo controller, then you can do like AFK stuff, which I guess is very quick and it doesn't really require any effort other than like the setup. you doing, Pug, by the way? Did I say hi to you? I can't remember. I was trying to hunt Fennekin, so I KO'd her at the rooftop and waited till 58 seconds. Reset the game, and when a Fennekin appears, you reset until a shiny Fennekin appears. Yep, that definitely is a method. I think the best method, if you're able to do it, to get a Fennekin if you don't have the DLC, is to do bench resets on the bench that's just outside of the zone. I used to do that and let it run literally like overnight. And I did that many times and I never got the Fennekin, but it has been confirmed that it does pick up the Fennekin. Might play some Mario Kart, enjoy Primal. Do I have the shiny charm in this game? Yeah. If you mean in ZA, yes. You can pretty much guarantee that if I've played a Pokemon game, like my first priority is going to be trying to get the shiny charm. I am a shiny hunter, but I do like to make things as easy for myself as possible. So I want to get the shiny charm. I want to do the Masuda method to get like the lowest egg hatching odds. One more achievement before Spider-Man 2 is 100%. That's very exciting. Okay, so we definitely didn't get a shiny before 250. Will we get one before 300? Please. What was I hunting in Pearl yesterday? Yesterday specifically, I was kind of all over the place. But I think mostly it was Wurmple. I did a bit of Baltoy. Didn't have the best luck yesterday. My chains kept on breaking. So I actually got quite a few hours of shiny hunting in Pearl yesterday, but I didn't get anything because my chains kept on breaking, which is just part of the parcel of PokeRadar. Are you more of a Pokedex girl or a Battler girl or a Trader girl or a shiny hunter girl? I am definitely shiny hunter. That is my number one. I like to, where possible, work towards completing my national shiny living dex. It all started with Scarlet Violet, so I actually completed the shiny living dex in Scarlet Violet, which was a great start for me, because there are so many shinies in there. So that worked a great way towards my national living dex. And then I've kind of just been playing all of the other games and shiny hunting the Pokemon that I still need for the national living dex. So in this game, for example, I am not interested in getting the shiny living dex for this game because I'm not really into like duplicating work and shinies. I will just focus on all the shinies that I couldn't get in Scarlet Violet. You might do the same for the first Spider-Man game. Good luck. You have a masterwork research in Pokemon Go for a shiny Diancie. Good luck. How can you get bored of shiny hunting? I only like battling. I'm super excited for Pokemon Champions. That does look fun, especially for those of you that are battling fans. But it's just the same as like, I don't really enjoy battling that much. It's just a preference. So as much time and energy that you have for battling, I just have for shiny hunting. I find it very relaxing. I find it very rewarding because you never know when that shiny is going to pop up. It's just great. I love shiny hunting. My gaming PC is almost done. Now I can finally start gaming proper in the next 2 months. It'll be the best setup ever. I'll finally have the best FPS RPG and open world gamer ever. Very excited for you, Bram. There are 665 unique Pokemon in Scarlet Violet. I don't know how many are shine locked though. I think a bunch of them are. But I forget what the final number was. That felt like a great shiny hunting achievement. Once I got that shiny live index done. And yeah, out of like just over 1,000 Pokemon, being like 600 plus into the national living dex just based off one game made it seem way more achievable. My cousin got shiny Trico and Emerald in 40 minutes. Love that for them. Never know when the shiny is going to jump you. I'm not prepared right now. Now might be the time to jump me. You're just trying to tempt it, right? I get it. I love shiny hunting a lot too. I've been shiny hunting for the past 10 years. I shiny hunt in older games though. I don't have any of the newer games. That's so fair. That obviously comes with its extra challenges too, right? Because the shiny odds were a little rough in some of the older games. I want to do Deoxys in Leaf Green. That's going to be a long one, I think. Hi, Natasha. To be fair, when I wrote that, I didn't know you were sick. I might have been a bit nicer. Yeah, 1 in 8,192. Crazy. I'm looking forward to doing Poke Radar with you guys. I'm a little bit crazy when it comes to Poke Radar, which probably explains why so many of my chains broke yesterday, but I am very much about pushing my luck to try and get the odds down as much as possible. So I'll go to 36, 37, 38, and I'll try and get down to the 1 in 99 odds, which is a little bit risky. Probably a little bit stressful for you guys to watch, but I think it'll be fun. Sir, Nashata bed in field. Indeed. I used to be very bad at radar chaining too, I can relate. I either have the best luck in the world, Bram, or I have the worst luck. There's no in between. So the day before yesterday, I had some insane luck. I got 3 shinies from the radar in the space of about maybe 3 hours. One of them was just, it randomly popped up on a chain of 13, I think. And then the next day it was I was a completely different human being and the game just didn't know I existed. Or it did, and it was just being extra mean. Haven't radared in ages, neither had I, Chaz, but it's actually been really fun getting back into it. What should I hunt next in Pokemon Sword? Charmander, Scorbunny, Sobble, or Grookey? Go for Sobble. Go for Sobble Primal. I don't know how many of you in the chat right now were there during my insane Masuda luck when I first started playing Scarlet Violet, but I got all 3 shiny Sobbles and under 95 eggs. So all in one stream, my first 95 Sobble eggs, 3 of them were shinies. One of the best moments, I think. And I didn't realize at the time, even though you guys would tell me, I didn't realize just how crazy lucky that was. I convinced you, let's go, Chaz. Let me know how it goes. Sometimes the game can be lucky, some days it can be mean and unfair, right? It's just the worst when it's more days of mean and unfair. That's when it can start to get a little rough. But at the moment, and I feel like this has always been my Poke Radar mindset, and don't quote me on this, because I might regret saying this, but I'm very much of the mindset of oh well, we keep going, we start again, so I don't mind pushing myself a bit and maybe going for one more in the chain. Because I'm a bit I'm okay. I enjoy the process of building up the chain enough that I don't mind if it breaks. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how I feel, especially when I'm doing it on stream. I think I've only done it on stream maybe a few times. Maybe only once on this channel. I think I may have done it a couple more times collabing on Razzy's channel. Yeah, Charmander is a good shiny. I like its little goldness, but I love Sobble. The first day I've been home from my trip, I tripped over my bag, failed at painting, and found my room reorganized. On the bright side, I actually didn't get no sleep. So you saying you got some sleep, Robin? Because that's good. Sorry about all the other bits. Haven't caught a shiny in Pokemon Sword. I love Sword and Shield for shiny hunting. There are so many different methods. You've got DAs, Masuda, soft resets, wild encounters. Those are the only methods, but it's a lot and it's great. The longest my Pokeradar Snova went was 7 hours and still didn't get it. I'm also very impatient. So I'm so patient when it comes to some things shiny hunting related. But I think Pokeradar, part of the reason I take a lot of risks is because I'm not patient. I would rather catch one more Pokemon to try and make the chain longer than get to like a certain number in the chain and then just do resets for a shiny. So my usual method is I get to 36, which is the first number in the chain that gets it below 4 digits for odds. It's like 900 and something. I'll do that and I'll do a few resets until I get bored. And then I'll see one in like a good spot and I'll be like, I'll just go for this. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But to me, that's kind of part of the fun. You'll never give up on your boy Squirtle. Good, Primal, you shouldn't. You deserve a shiny Squirtle. Are you going to go for more than one? That might be pushing it for after it's taken you so long to get one, but like, is that the plan? Anyone else in chat working on like a national live index? Or maybe a shiny live index in a specific game? Or are we just casually shiny hunting? If you know how much of a pain Pokeradar chaining is in the original Platinum, or in the DP remakes, then you understand the pain and struggle. Yeah, see, I don't know that. All I've got to go off is Shining Pearl, and I find it quite fun. I don't know what Pokemon to go for in PLZA. Can you give me a Pokemon, please? Pug, go for Starmie. Do you have a Starmie or a Staryu? Whichever's easier. I'm at 7,643 encounters for Squirtle in Fire Red. Gosh, good luck, Korax. Also, how you doing, Korax? The best Mega Evolution? It's a tough one. I think of like the older ones. I love Mawile. Bayonet is great. I also love Mega Ordino. There are so many good ones. I had no experience with Megas at all until I played ZA. So they were all kind of new to me, not just like the new ones. I love Mega Absol. It should be 9-8. Should be 9-9. There we go. Can I have any dupes, please? Salah, welcome in. I'm not giving away any Pokemon at the moment. We do giveaways on this channel at various points, usually like channel milestones. But not today. We're focusing on hatching eggs today, but welcome into the stream. What about you, Primal? What's your favorite Mega Evolution? Shining Pearl is the same as Platinum because it has chaining too. It's basically the same game, but Platinum gets you both the Dialga and Palkia and Giratina as the main cover Pokemon, right? Thank you, Natasha. I had never pinned the rules to start off with. Let me pin those. Just for anyone new who's coming in. You like Mega Garchomp Z? That's cool. Guys, we hit 300. We didn't get a shiny. Just 212 more to go before we're at odds. Just casually shiny hunting, nice. Did it not? That's crazy. That's some real favoritism. How comes Nightbot gave you the rules and not me? We hit 23 likes. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you. Sure, I want these guys to shine so we can get to do some Pokeradar on stream. I would love for the next stream to be a Pokeradar one. I'll be live next on Wednesday on my channel, but I'll be over on Razzy's channel tomorrow. We'll probably do a nice long shiny hunting stream over there. And then, yeah, Wednesday I'll be back here and we'll be doing this challenge still. Thank you so much, Bram. I appreciate that. These streams tend to just be quite low-key and sort of chill. I want you guys to just use this as an excuse to relax for a couple of hours. Have some company while you shiny hunt and I shiny hunt. Best. Sometimes I think this game loves torturing you. Oh no, Primal. Stay strong. That's all we can do as shiny hunters is just stay strong. And always think about those times where you've started a shiny hunt and you got the shiny super quickly. Helps make the longer hunts a bit more bearable, I think. Reminiscing on the quicker ones. This might be ambitious, and I don't know if I would ever do it, because I wonder if there's much of a difference in hatching eggs between the Switch 2 and the Switch. But I wonder if I could double egg hatch. But then the only issue about double egg hatching is double gathering, which isn't my favorite thing to do, so maybe not. But I reckon I could. I mean, the movements are kind of standard, right? Just back and forth. I could do my sword and shield at the same time and hatch eggs. Because the outline of the Pokemon makes Squirtle's shell look green, that sucks. I want to get Let's Go Pikachu, Sword, Legends Arceus, Brilliant Diamond, Violet, Legends ZA, and Waves whenever it comes out in the future. That is a great wish list of games, Bram. I hope you can get all of those. You keep calling your rival water? But it's so important to stay hydrated. I tend to call my rival in games Razzie. But I'm not competitive. At all. Right, Natasha, me too. I have been grateful for this long weekend. It's gone so quickly though. So quickly. It's been a nice little break. Things at work are really gonna I mean, they kind of already have started, but they're really gonna ramp up and get really busy, so. It's nice to have a little break. I'd like to have some time off around my birthday, but I don't know if that's gonna be possible. I think my birthday is a Sunday. Let me have a look on my calendar. Yeah, my birthday is a Sunday, and the day after, thankfully, is a bank holiday in this country. So we might do a nice long stream on that Sunday, I suppose. We'll see. The only quick shinies I've got are in Pokemon Go. I don't really play Pokemon Go. I have one shiny. I think I have a shiny Eevee in that game, which I don't even remember getting. Hey, Ninjato. You have 42? That's crazy. GG's. Oops. How many boxes have we done so far? 1, 2, 3, 3. We're an hour into the stream. Let's get to hatching some more eggs, guys. Need to speed things up. I want to get through as many eggs as possible today. I got Mega Garchomp Z. It stood no chance against your Shelfer Glaceon. Let's go. Your favorite being a shiny Zoroark. That's really cool. I remember when that event was going on. I luckily have the whole week off, so I'm probably going to be finishing Leaf Green. Maybe it will take me more than a week, but I'm going shopping tomorrow. Oh, exciting. I hope you have a great time shopping. And good luck with Leaf Green. I still need to finish Leaf Green. That is like very high up on my to-do list, especially on my Pokemon to-do list, is to get Leaf Green done. I keep getting distracted though. I've been having so much fun with Pokeradar that's kind of taken up a lot of my off-stream time. I thought the form you wanted. But yeah, have the best time, Robin, with your week off. That's very exciting. So yeah, I'm trying to think of like potentially bigger streams coming up. I guess, yeah, my birthday in May. I think my 4-year channel anniversary is in July. So that will come after that. And then that's kind of it. Unless we like hit subscriber milestones, that'll be it till December. Which will be my 4-year membership. I have to start thinking of a new badge. She says. It's only April. For those of you who are new here, I tend to plan ahead a lot. 1 year, I scheduled my birthday stream like over a month in advance. Crazy. Oh, you wanted the Hisuian form? I love the Hisuian form. I also like the regular form, but yeah, the Hisuian one is great. Is that supposed to be 15? Oh my goodness, auto counter, what are you doing? I feel like it's been a while since I popped in, even when you were taking a break and the streams were a bit further apart. I'm glad to be consistently back, yeah, but I feel like there's a lot of people that have come into the chat and they've been like, I haven't been here in ages, and it's like, well, I wasn't really streaming in ages. But it's good to have you back, Fog. Good to hear you're doing good. Try to use this boost more. I kind of suck at using the little bicycle boost. Guess what I'm doing when I get Pokemon Fire Red? Hint, it's what I'm hunting for. You guessed it, soft resetting for Squirtle. Good luck. I have been tempted at various points playing through Leaf Green to like soft reset for shinies, but I didn't. Good is a bit of a stretch. My eyes have been rude as of late. Hard to see things up close. Flog, that sucks. Oh my gosh. I hope that's something that you can do something about to make it a bit more better for you. We're getting pretty close to 7.1k subscribers, which is exciting. I'm trying to beat Fire Red with inverter colors. My goodness, Pug. That's crazy. I always think those challenges are so wild because like it's tough enough sometimes to just get through the games, let alone adding like extra obstacles. Are you able to transfer Pokemon in between Fire Red Leaf Green saves via home? No, I don't think Fire Red Leaf Green is gonna ever have home compatibility in Ninjato. I think the only way to transfer Pokemon in between Fire Red and Leaf Green is if you have 2 switches with a copy on each switch, or you have a friend who has the opposite version of the game. that you can locally trade with, because there's no online trading. You have 283 Pokemon registered to the Galar Pokédex. Nice. Making some good progress. Yeah, I do kind of wish when they gave us Fire Red Leaf Green that they'd at least like make the changes they needed to make to give us online trading. The home compatibility, I guess, is a little annoying, but yeah, just in order to like make getting the shiny charm a little easier, it would be great to have online trading to get those exclusives. It will be home compatible, but not until a future update. Okay. And I'm guessing, Chaz, that like, so for example, if I needed, I don't know, because I can't think of any Fire Red exclusives. But I'm guessing I couldn't transfer one of the Pokemon I got in the newer gens into there. Is it just a case of a bit like ZA at the moment? You can use it to hold Pokemon, but not like transfer from different games? Yeah, one-way trip. There we go. That was a way better way to describe it than I was trying to. I guess that makes sense, right? It's such an old game. But it will be good for things like Deoxys, right? Because that can go, I mean, I think it will go towards my National Living Dex for now, even though I won't be able to catch it in a quick ball, which is obviously the ultimate like dream, to have all of them in quick balls. Yeah, I'm sad you can only trade with someone close by. I was really counting on you and Razzie to give me every Pokemon I'm missing and make my life easy, but oh well, right? Right? How am I supposed to, like, get my shiny charm without Razzie? It's like a foreign concept. I don't think there's been a single Pokemon game that I have played where Razzie hasn't helped me with the shiny charm. Been very lucky. Right? I'm not built to complete a Dexamon. Right? Thank you, Natasha. I'm so glad you get it too. I still can't believe it with this game, because like I made a little bit of progress towards the Pokédex in Sword, but when it came to Shield, I think I probably caught like 5 Pokemon and the rest was Razzie. Such a good friend. No shiny charm in Fire Red Leaf Green either. That's true. Very, very true. I'm glad I got to play the older games. I think I'm going to be even more grateful for the newer games, especially once I do like my first Fire Red Leaf Green shiny hunt and I see how rough it is. Because honestly, that's what I thought Fire Red Leaf Green was going to be for me. I didn't know or think that I would like particularly enjoy it. I thought that maybe like all of the quality of life stuff that we have now I would really miss. I thought it was just going to be like a good experience for me to see like where the games have come from and got to, but I'm genuinely enjoying it. Like, it's quite fun. There's something quite simple about it. Yet, I still think to myself every single time I play, I cannot believe that some of you guys were playing that game as young children. Because the complexities of like Pokemon types and battling and all of that stuff still goes over my head sometimes. And I just don't get how you guys as like little kids would have got through the game. Like, it's crazy to me. You aim a lot. You never had a shiny charm before until Raz helped you out. I mean, same here. On the other hand, I would have never even played a Pokemon game if it wasn't for Razzie. So I owe him that too. Replo, how you doing? You had cheat codes back then? Okay, that makes a bit more sense. Okay, this should be 3:30 now. Last 10 in this box. This is crazy though. Come on, Caterpie. I could also see how annoying I must have been too. Like back in the day when I used to Masuda hunt in Scarlet Violet and I'd get to like 200 eggs and I'd be like, come on, this is awful. Like, why is it not shining? And it like wasn't even at odds. Because I had such good luck. I was so used to getting early shinies that if anything got over like a few hundred, it was like the worst. And I just think it was crazy how like mad people would get in the chat, and I get it now. I think I legitimately gave Twilight like so many grey hairs from my shiny luck back in the day. You love the Ditto avatar? Thank you so much, Replo. That was done by the amazing Kisara Does Art. I don't need a shiny charm. Back all 15 boxes of shiny Pokemon I have are full odds across all games. Nice, Pug. I admire people that like to get their shinies full odds. Could never be me. But it's a great achievement. Green Bean, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Easter if you celebrate Easter. We're still going for this silly caterpillar, Green Bean. I love that you come to our streams, Green Bean, because I know that you... I feel like you are quite similar to me, and your attitude to Pokemon was like my attitude to Pokemon like 3 or 4 years ago. Just like, these people are really hatching eggs over and over again just for a Pokemon that's like a slightly different color. But you're still here, and you still support us, and you're still amazing. Maybe one day, Green Bean, you'll be a shiny hunter. I get it, also, I don't really get it, right? That's so fair. But yeah, happy bunny day to you. One thing I missed while I was playing Pokopia that I didn't realize I would miss so much is also shiny hunting with the lo-fi. Like, the reason why I have Demon Gummies on is because I legitimately enjoy their music and I find it so chill. I didn't realize how much I missed, like, how chill shiny hunting with Demon Gummies on in the background is. I see Arceus at the library and I think about getting it just to see what the hype is. Green Bean, do you know how excited me and Razzie would be if you ever go into chat and you're like, guess what game I'm playing? That would be so cool. I want a shiny hunt, but I've been told I've got to learn to play through Pokemon games normally. Fractal, I say play video games however you want to play them. That is the joy of a video game. There's no rules. You can pick up a video game and play it for 24 hours if you wanted, or you could play it for half an hour here and there. Especially Pokemon games. Yes, you have like the storylines, but you can shiny hunt, you can take little detours. There's so much. I can hear him chanting, one of us, right? I hear it now too. Yeah, I think he would be very excited. I'm going to be quite sad, I think, if I gathered 8 boxes of eggs and not one of them was shiny. After doing 7 boxes of eggs on Friday and 6 boxes of eggs on Wednesday. Without a shiny. I've been told I can't do shiny only Nuzlocke anymore because I've still never been Sword Shield, even though I got it day 1 on release. I still think you should play as you enjoy playing. There is something to be said to completing video games, but you don't have to. Natasha with the €5.
Naruto Shippuden.
Shippuden. Let's get some hype in the chat. Natasha, thank you so much for the €5. I appreciate you. I'm so sorry that the voice bot butchered that. Thank you so much. All the best. And please do feel better soon. Or I'll be cross. Just saying. Uden. Shippuden. That's how it's said, right? Thank you for the hype, Chaz. I like how you typed it out with the bot in mind, hoping that it would help, and it didn't. $27 likes. Thank you so much, guys. Let's see if we can get to 30 likes. If you haven't double tapped yet, please do. Still messed it up, right? I'm still baffled that I don't have a shiny Butterfree. I could have sworn I did, but can't find it anywhere. Thanks for the like call to action, Carleen and Jartle. Thank you so much for liking the stream. That's the only reason I drop reminders, is because there have been so many times I've been in other people's streams and I forget to like the stream until they drop a reminder. Wonder what number of eggs we're going to get to today. Someone do the math for me. So if we started at whatever number we started at, was it 220, I think? What's 220 plus 8 boxes of 30? It did help. Thank you so much to everyone that liked the stream. You can tell while I'm like trying to change things up by just like doing this instead of going in a straight line. So 240 plus 220 is 460. So if I get through all of my eggs today, we should be at 460 if I'm remembering the 220 correctly. So not even at odds. Also, thank you for the math, Natasha. Appreciate you. But yeah, if we don't get the 2 shinies today, we will definitely be over odds next stream. For sure. Ugh, I accidentally looked at the wrong screen for a second. I was looking at like my preview of the entirety of the screen, and I saw the shiny Caterpie Sprite, and I got excited for a second. Also, I think I've done a pretty good job actually of making the Sprite almost the same size as the actual Caterpie on screen. Almost, maybe. Maybe it's a bit smaller. That was not intentional. It was 220, so there we go, yeah. So if we get through all 8 boxes, we should be at 460 by the end of the stream, so just over 100 eggs to go. How many boxes have we done? We've done 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.5. So there's potential. Thank you for being here, guys. Shout out to everyone that is lurking right now. I appreciate you. Chill Sunday Easter stream. Love that you guys are here, because I know there are a lot of people that do spend their Easter with family. So I appreciate you joining your online Pokemon shiny hunting family today. You made burritos. Yum. What are all the different things you've put in your burrito, Ghost? Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you. I appreciate you appreciating me. Well, there we go, Ninjato. Oh yeah, also, enjoy your burrito. Please don't feel like you have to list out all the ingredients. My only plans for today are to play Minecraft for like 5 hours. I love that, Green Bean. What's your like priority in Minecraft? Do you like to build and design? Are you like wanting to get to the Ender Dragon? What's the goal for today? I know when I play it, I tend to focus more on building. That's what I like to do. And mostly just building during the daytime. Natasha expects you to list out the ingredients though. 4 kinds of meats, jalapenos, lettuce, sour cream, and cheese. Can't forget the cheese, or the ches. Sounds amazing. 4 kinds of meats. Wow. It's a luxury. I love my family, but they are a lot. I much more prefer to spend my Easter in your stream. I love that, Risha. I love that you're here. I get it. I think it's perfectly acceptable to love your family, but still know that, you know, sometimes you need a bit of a break. And also, it's okay to not love your family, because just because someone's your family, they can still be toxic and mean and horrible. Right now, I just want to make my village. I found pink and cute. I love that. Little village makeover. That's something I've never done. I tend to just loot the villagers and leave them, which is terrible. You devour that without the jalapenos. I feel that. I know you and your spice. I don't want to say I feel that. I think what I should have said was I get that, because I'm a big jalapeno fan. I can't spice Natas. I don't know why Nightbot hit that, Ghost. But no, she can't spice. I spent the start of my Easter with Legos. Nice. What are you working on, Pug? You feel bad just looting the villagers? I do now. I didn't really think about it too much before, but now I'm thinking about it, I feel terrible. I can't spice, Ghost, with the sad face. I'm not a spice girl, no! You could be... No, that's really mean. I was gonna say, you could be bland spice. But that sounds really mean, but I meant it in a loving way. Like, I wanted you to still be included in the Spice Girls. I don't think you're bland. Can I have a shovel? Anyone got a shovel? I could be water. Oh no. water spice. Doesn't really work. I finish in it was a flow set. I started playing Minecraft again a little while ago, maybe a few months ago on my Switch. That was quite chill. You could be a material girl. There we go. A flower. Oh, a flower set for Lego Pug. I am onto you now. Those are so pretty. I have been tempted to buy one of the Lego flower sets before. Just because I love flowers. I suck at like keeping plants alive. And I think the Lego flowers would be really cute to like just have like to display. But I've never made a Lego set before. Come on, Caterpie. Shine before we get to 400 and I'll be like well happy. A pot hose? What's a pot hose? Because genuinely, I love greenery and plants and I would have a house full of them. But I've even like killed succulents and stuff in the past. Like I want to be a plant mum. I just suck. Plants are outdated. All you need to display is Pokemon Gen 1 to 3 Game Boy boxes. I wish I had those, Closophy. How you doing? Welcome in. They are very fiddly. You will be in pain. Uh-oh. A pothos? Pothos? How do I pronounce this creepy? Some succulents are actually hard to keep alive. Right? I think my issue with them is I was over-watering them. I think some of them just need like a little spritz. And also, I think my issue in the past has been I haven't taken the responsibility of having plants seriously enough. As in, like, I haven't really done research on the type of plant I have and the best way to keep them alive. Porthos, thank you. But yeah, I love greenery, I love succulents, like, all of that stuff. I've always wanted a Venus flytrap. Is that weird? I've always wanted one, but to me, they feel so alive. Even though I know they're just as alive as other plants, they feel so alive that I feel too bad to have one in case I did kill it, and it just feels worse. Just how my brain works. They are very alive, right? They are very alive and they keep us alive. I had them when I was a kid, always failed at keeping them alive. Yeah, I just need to take it more seriously. Okay, that should have been 365. You have a mini cactus now? It's been dead for months. Oh no. Since I moved into this house, I haven't had a single plant because the last place I lived, I just had the worst luck with plants and I felt too bad, so I just haven't. Like house plants, at least. But like, you should see, guys, I am a big fan of like games where you design rooms and stuff. Way, way back, like even maybe 15 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, when I first started playing The Sims, every room in every house would have like as many plants as possible in there. I love the look of plants inside a house. You've kept snow peas alive all summer, waiting for May to plant. Snow peas are so pretty. You don't want to throw him away because he looks so fabulous. But Aerie has so many plants that I love, and she keeps them alive like so perfectly, and they're all like so big and flourishing and like amazing, and I'm always so like in awe. Aerie is a good plant mum. Why are so many plants in The Sims waiting for a zombie invasion or something? I just love how it looks, Ghost. Like, I love, like, the interior design aspect of those games, and, yeah, greenery. Like, the juxtaposition for me, I love, like, a more industrial style interior. Like, Nordic industrial style with, like, a whole bunch of plants. Like, I like the mixture of, like, nature and like, industrial. If we're getting deep. That's like my favorite. I'm not into plants. I like fish more, specifically the black tip shark. That's cool, Pug. Your windows can't, Ghost. Yeah, I also really love like bringing nature indoors, like I had like a lot of freedom to decorate this house, and there's still so much I would love to do. But like my bedroom, for example, was one of the first rooms that I did, and it's very like bringing nature indoors, but in a kind of minimalistic, industrially kind of way. Like there's a lot of like natural woods and crystals. Like I don't collect crystals for like their healing properties and stuff. I think people that do, like, it's so cool. But I just like how it's like bringing like these cool rocks inside. And I have some like fake plants, but I would love real plants. And like my bed, I made my bed myself out of a bunch of like pallets. And then I ordered a huge macram, I don't know if I'm saying that right, from Etsy, from this like amazing Ukrainian woman who like hand does it, and she uses like these big like beached wood like sticks to hang it off of. It's really cool. I know, guys, fake plants are the worst because they are just plastic and they will end up in a landfill. So I don't have many, but I do have a couple. I just like wood and metal and white and like peacefulness. I love my bedroom so much. Oh, Natasha. You look so happy. Oh no. Also, are those not me being nosy looking at the rest of your picture, are those the McDonald's Friends ones? What's on his head? The guy to the left. But that is an amazing cactus. Might be the best one I've ever seen. Still no shiny, none for me either. None for me either, and I think I had that O on the screen for a long time. Oh no, that's good. Hydration check, guys. Just realised this is the Peaches song, but Demon Gummy's Lo-Fi. Sorry to anyone watching that might now have this song in their head. for the rest of the day. What's the one on the left in the picture got on its head, Natasha? Thank you for the better picture. So that's Chandler, Joey. Is that Ross? What does he have on his head? Oh, the monkey, of course. See, I have the Joey. I managed to get the Joey, which is cool because he's one of my favorites out of Friends. He might be my favorite, I think. I watched it like a snippet of an interview. Gosh, what is the name of the actress who played Phoebe? And what she said was like so true. Like back when Friends came out originally, Phoebe was seen as like such a like quirky, weird, little bit out there with like her opinions on stuff. And now it's just like so many people are the same as her. Like it's just, she was right about so many things. Yeah, me too, Natasha. Like, but like like watching it back now, it's like, oh, she wasn't actually that weird. Yeah, she was a little bit like quirky, but a lot of like, she was kind of progressive in that way, I suppose. I might be late to the conversation, but I've heard that the fact that regular flowers expire gives them meaning, contrary to the forever lasting plastic ones. Yeah, flowers I think are a bit different, right? I've never been like huge into having flowers at home. Like I do like them. I have to be really careful with the flowers I bring into my home because of my cats. Don't want them getting hold of anything toxic. My auto counter was not doing good there. But yeah, I see the symbolism behind that, right? It's like yeah. Appreciating the beauty while it lasts, and we have a shiny Caterpie on the screen. Let's go. Amazing. 379 eggs. We have our second shiny Caterpie. How exciting! Primal, welcome back. We did it, guys. We did it. We get to start the counter at 0. So it was 272 and then 379. Heavens. Thank you, Razzie. Thank you, everybody else. Shoto, Ghost, Ninjato, Natasha, Chaz. Metapod shiny is great. It is. And one of these will be evolved into a Metapod. All right, let's hatch the last one from these 5. Let's get some nature guesses, guys. Actually, let's restart that because we're starting from 1 again. For number 3. How exciting. We got it. Nature guesses. I see Adamant. I need one more, Pug. I need one more. Ghost says Rash. All right, let's move it so I don't lose it in the mess of everything. All these regular Caterpies. Is this the shiny one? It is the shiny one. I can't believe I got that ponytail. That's 2 shinies today. That's exciting. Calm, lax. You got your shiny too. Let's go, Shoto. Just check the summary. It's a little girl. So I would love to evolve this one into a Butterfree, I think, but it is Quirky. Did anyone say Quirky? I don't think so. Quirky, no ribbons. Oh, you can't get ribbons from hatching eggs anyway. But how exciting. Right, let's keep going. We still have some stream time left. We still have a bunch of eggs left. Let's go for number 3. Also, let me change this. We now have 121 out of 150. And we now have 787 out of 1025. How exciting. And let's do a quick save check because I haven't saved in a while. Shiny Hoppip God, how you doing? Quirky little worm. Good luck, Primal. Good luck, Ghost. Thank you for taking a little break out of your shiny hunts to celebrate that one. That was cool. Caterpie number 2 is done. Can we get the 3rd one today? That would be incredible because that means we can move on to Poke Radar for the next stream on Wednesday. That was so cool. Was that 279? Yes. 279 was Caterpie number 2. So did we get 2 shiny Caterpie before we got to odds? No. No, that was 379. Wait. You might have to go back. Was it 379? I think it was 379. I got the other one at 272. This was 379. I think. $379. Nice. Okay. So, yeah, we were over odds combined, but I like to restart the counter once we get the shiny if we need to continue the hunt. Only issue is it's going to be like 1 off every time. So I'm really going to have to pay attention to that auto counter. What I might do is actually, just for my own peace of mind, is, and I really hope this isn't the shiny, we'll just do 4. So the counter is better, because that should have been 6, not 5. So I'm going to move this one to the end, because we may have to gather more, and that will just make it make more sense in my brain. To do it in 5s and 10s. It makes sense in my head, guys, anyway. So both of the Caterpies we got kind of waited until, like, quite far on in the stream to shine. You were going to propose the same idea, right? I feel like it makes more sense. Because sometimes the auto counter does miss the odd egg. So if I know I'm looking for a 5 or a 0 at the end, I know if it's a 4... or a 3 or a 9 or an 8 that it's missed something to check. See you later, Pug. Thank you for being here. But yeah, if it gets to it and we figure out that that one was a shiny that I just moved, that's going to be annoying. But what are the chances, you know? Was that even right? Hold on. So I did 6. So yeah, that was right. Just second guessing my math. That's how bad at math I am. Even when I get it right, I second guess it. That was so cool. I love shiny hunting. It's the best feeling getting a shiny. What is math? I ask myself that question multiple times a day, Ghost. No fear. How are you doing? I am doing very well. We just got the second shiny Caterpie out of 3 that we need. So very, very happy. How are you doing, No Fear? Always so lovely to see you. Hope you're doing well. Some type of food? If only, Ghost, if only. Right, there we go. Now we're back to working in 5s. I can handle this now. Busy Bee, how are you doing? Welcome in. You just missed us get our second shiny Caterpie. So we started the counter again. We're going for the 3rd and final Caterpie that we need. Pokopia and Arc Raiders has been my whole gaming life as of late. I love that, No Fear. I have been the same specifically with Pokopia since it came out up until like a week ago. It was all I was playing, full on obsessed with it. It's been quite nice to get back into some shiny hunting though. I'm really enjoying it, especially Sword and Shield and BDSP. I've been loving Pokeradar hunting again. But God, Pokopia is such a good game. It's insane. And I have heard nothing but good things about Arc Raiders. So I'm glad you've been having fun, No Fear. It isn't a phase, right? You're so right. Shiny hunting is not just a phase. It's going to be cool to get into like the 800s for the National Shiny Live Index. I'm going to try my best to have that number on the screen be like my go-to number. So every time I get new shinies, I make sure I go into my OBS and update that number. So like that's the final count, you know, that will always be up to date. Hopefully that lasts and I can keep up with that. Only missing about 900 KR, 90 pounds before I'm able to get a Switch 2. And then I might get Pokopia yourself. That's very exciting, Ninjatle. I hope you can reach those targets soon. See, that should be 15 and I wouldn't have known that and I would have been confused. Otherwise, if I didn't do that for... You guys see they finally reposted the Pokemon Championships in SF sign up. Sign up before April 23rd. There we go, guys. If you're interested in the Pokemon Championships, sign up. It's getting to that stage now. I always start to like question things when I only need one more shiny for Masuda. It starts to get a bit risky to be gathering too many eggs at once because I don't want to get to the point where I'm like, I get the shiny and I'm having to hatch a bunch of eggs that I don't need the shiny of anymore. And I'm feeling that right now. So I'm hoping the last one shines in the next like 10-15 minutes. And then I just don't have to worry. And I can go back to, or I can move on in the list. Could you use a macro controller to Masuda? I guess you could to hatch. Like maybe there might be a way for you to just do the back and forth and then pressing A. It's kind of tough though. I think you'd have to do it on an egg by egg, like on a Pokemon by Pokemon basis, right? Because I think they all have different hatching rates. I think it would be quite hard. You'd have to do a whole run on a macro. Because obviously it's not, you travel a certain distance and egg hatches. You travel a certain distance and egg hatches. So it would be, you travel a certain distance, then you have to do the moving and the button pressing for 5 eggs. And then start it again. So yeah, it'd probably be quite complicated, I think. Might be more doable in Scarlet Violet though. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's just quite a lot, right? And you definitely couldn't do it for gathering eggs because I've noticed, just because I've gathered so many eggs, that the lady outside of the nursery, on average, like most of the time, it's like 10 spins of the bike. But sometimes it takes way longer than that. So that would really mess things up, and it could be quite expensive because if you accidentally press the buttons at the wrong time in front of that lady, you end up like taking your Pokemon back, and it costs like 500 Poké-dollars each time. Like it's a faff. But no, it would be cool to think about like if there are any potential ways to use macros to our advantage in other games, like other Pokemon games. Because honestly, since I stopped playing ZA, I still use my macro controller because I think it's quite a good controller, but I haven't used macros once. Natasha, I might. I think that's going to be the way, right? Unless one of the eggs I've already gathered today has the shiny. Yeah, I think... Because at the end of the day, in BDSP, it won't take me long to start setting up the Pokeradar in there. So even if we end up getting the last shiny before my regular, like, 2-hour stream is up, we could just switch game. So yeah, I think that might be the play. Like, it feels alright gathering a bunch of eggs when you have, like, 2 or 3 shinies to get. It's still a risk, because you could just get super lucky and get your 3 shinies really early on. Right, Ghost? It's really expensive. And that's per Pokemon. So if you accidentally take out your Ditto as well, that's 1,000 Poké-dollars to put them back into the nursery. It's ridiculous. I'm so happy we got that second shiny. I'm not going to evolve it yet. I like to get all of the shinies in the line before I evolve any of them. But I definitely think so. My first Caterpie was male, second was female. If that's the only female Caterpie, if the next one is male, that one will definitely be evolved into Butterfree. And I'll keep the other 2 as Caterpie and Metapod. But we'll see. Our little quirky Butterfree. How are we doing for eggs, actually? Just looking at the time and everything. Yeah, so I'll do this box. And that's actually kind of perfect. If we're going to do gather and... If we're going to do gather and hatch at the same time, having like a box to start with is pretty good. So yeah, I think that works out perfectly. And it's also great because it means that I don't have to really do any stream prep now. For Wednesday's stream, I can just kind of get started. So that's good. That will be the plan. And hopefully it shines early and we can move on to Rattata or Spearow. And you guys will get to experience the chaos that is me doing Pokeradar. I'm trying to think, have I done a Poke Radar stream on this channel before? I must have done. It's gonna be 90 degrees on Wednesday. Let me have a look. Let me have a little look over here. Oh yeah, it's gonna be 21 degrees here. Actually, that's good. It's been freezing at my house. Yeah, so it's gonna be 13 degrees tomorrow, 17 on Tuesday, 21 on Wednesday, and then I'll probably be complaining I'm too warm. Then it's gonna drop back down to 16, 15, 13, 12. Great. So we're having a random hot day, and then, yeah, 19. Honestly, yeah, 19 to 21 is like my sweet spot with the temperature. Anything over 25 is like the worst. And then once you start getting over like 21, 22, it starts to get a little warm. But yeah, that'll be nice. For the 24 hours that it lasts. And it looks like it's going to be a sunny day as well on Wednesday. And on Tuesday, which is good. Tuesday, I'm going to appreciate the sun being out. This is the felt geek box. The next box is my delete. You can't wait for your allergies to kick in? Stop. My eyes, they still don't feel great, to be honest, but they feel better today. Remember when I said I had that cold, Natasha? When was that? Like, I don't know, the beginning of the week, maybe? I'm starting to think maybe it was allergies. Because the cold symptoms have kind of gone away, but my eyes have been so dry and itchy and like somehow dry but watering the whole time. Like, make it make sense. But I've never had allergies before. Like, never ever had allergies before. So I'm really worried that I've like developed them. Loops, how you doing? What you up to? What you playing right now? It's so wild. It's so jarring to see it, Loops, honestly, every time she does it. Oh, wait, no, you did it last. I apologize, Natasha. It's just so out of left field for Loops to do it. I could see you do it all the time. That's why I just forgot it was him. Yeah, I heard that, Ninjatle, and I'm kind of worried that that is a thing. Kind of worried. I don't want to have allergies, please, universe. You hit the wrong predictive text one time. Loops, when are you gonna learn that it only ever takes one time? Like, case in point. Wait, where am I? Oh, this is awful. How am I supposed to do this? Bear with me, guys. This is so not worth what I'm trying to do. I can't even see it. The emojis on here don't show. Case in point. They pinched my chips, Mum. There you go. I was trying to find the emojis, but I can't find them on my computer. One sad tale of stolen chips, and we have never let you live it down. We may be the worst. I'm going to be so excited if this box has a shiny in it, guys. Yes, it does mean I will have to hatch a box of eggs off stream. But I could always do what I did with, oh my gosh, with the fish eggs and save them for setting up auto counters. Let's do a quick save check. We hit 31 likes. You guys are great. We got a few new subscribers today. Very, very chill vibes. I love it. And yeah, I think next week I will be streaming Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday again. Can't wait. But yeah, if you guys want to hang out, you know the vibes are immaculate over on Razzy's channel. It's going to be a fun collab tomorrow. Come on, give me one more shiny. It's been a while since I had 2 shinies in one stream, you know? I hate being sick. My body aches from being in bed since you got home on Friday. And Natasha, it's like the worst timing too. Like, it's never good to be sick, but when you have a nice long weekend, like, it's so nice to not be sick and enjoy having that time off of work. Like, it's just not fair. Right? 3 days off and you're sick. It's just horrible. It's not fair, and honestly, I think that they should give you the time off back so you can have it another day when you feel better. Right, Natasha? Okay, 10 more eggs. We're gonna get to 50 eggs for our 3rd Caterpie. Come on. Would this be quicker? I wonder, would this be quicker? Spinny, spinny, spinny. There's something very hypnotizing about this bike. I think I said this last stream. But especially when I'm gathering a bunch of eggs, I kind of just lock in and stare at, like, the tail on the bike. And it's just very relaxing. $42 is taking a while to hatch. Not shiny. It really blends in with the background, this shiny. Right, Natasha? Same. I think that's one of the things that helps me notice it so quickly, because it's almost like when I kind of glaze over and I just see it in my peripheral and I'm focusing on chat, it's like I can't see the Caterpie, so it must be shiny. Vahid, how are you doing? It's lovely to see you. I hope you are doing very, very well. We are about to do our last 5 eggs of the stream. We did get one shiny today. Just having some nice, chill, shiny hunting vibes for a couple of hours. Nice little escape. But I will be live tomorrow on Razzy's channel, and then I will be back on this channel on Wednesday. So if you are still here hanging out, mark it in your diaries. Right, let's get these eggs hatched. I've got a couple of thank yous to say. I think it might just be you, Natasha. Let me see. Oh, ignore me trying to multitask and go around in a circle. That was embarrassing. Yeah, calendars, diaries, same different Ninja Turtle. Yeah, we had Natasha with the €5. Naruto Shippuden. Did I say that right? I feel like that's the closest to right I've been saying it. Let's get these last eggs hatched. I got it right. Let's go. I'm like one of the cool kids right now. Right, guys? Right, Natasha? The coolest kid? Oh, the coolest kid? What's that even mean? It's like when you have like, I don't know if you guys ever did this. My siblings and I would do it all the time. But we would like mouth to each other colorful because it looked like we were saying, I love you. And then if the other person was like, I love you too, we'd laugh in their faces like, I was saying colorful, not I love you. Like, it's so mean to think about now. But we used to do that all the time. But I think that does have very sibling energy, right? It's a very sibling thing to do. Oh, you thought I was expressing my love for you? Think again, loser. Hey, we all did it. We bullied each other. It was me and my 2 sisters. It wasn't just me. It was socially acceptable amongst us sisters. Guys, this is the last egg of the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the 32 likes. Let's see if this thing is shiny. It's not shiny. So we will be back on Wednesday with some more Caterpie eggs, hoping to get the last one.
Yes.
Natasha freaking May. Thank you so much for gifting 10 memberships. What a way to end the stream. You got Sniper, you got Hunter Story, you got PDB Ferox, you got TK80R, you got Ricardo. Wait, is that Ricky? You got Angela, you got Remake Andrew, you got D Silver Jack, you got Puyo Gamer Studios, and you got Fladoodle. Such a fun name to say. Fladoodle. Thank you so much, Natasha. You did not have to do that. You are absolutely amazing. Please, please, please feel better soon. And thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Have a great rest of your Easter. Have a great day tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Subscribe to my videos and hit the bell. Ring. Bye for now. See you soon.